Go. Alright, everything should be loaded up now. Sorry, just gotta move something a little bit. There we go. Decided to move some things over so that way I'm not constantly looking at my light bulb during the whole stream, which wouldn't exactly be good for my eyes. There we go. Okay. Alright. Hey there, everyone. Steven here. Sorry for the late start. I had to, take care of some really important stuff with Best Buddies first. Because, I didn't want to keep procrastinating on that. So, Z Creates, Connor, good to see you both as always. Let's go and get right to the garden. So, where we last left off, we have our first Chaos Devil Chao. And I'm kind of wondering if Meddler will show up to the stream because Meddler has been wanting this Chaos Chao for quite a while now. So now we have that. Laura Webster competed in some Chao races, and I remember not to put my controller on my lap. Minor detail, right? Now let's see, where is our little new devil? Well, this one we're going to turn into a double Chao because that's what Laura Webster wanted. Gotta make sure you're fully evil. Here we go. Gotta get you all the way over. And there's Emmy in the background, our first little Chaos Chao. Let me lower the volume on the headphones so I can hear myself. There we go. So, I don't really have any particular plans for this live stream, aside from making this Chao into a dark Chao. And, of course, growing Meddler into possibly the most terrifying Chao we have in the garden. Even Nagoshi would be like, I'm starting to have second thoughts here. But yeah, what I had to do earlier today was I had to come up with basically a rough draft for my speeches that I would do during events. Because part of being the Best Buddies ambassador is going to different events and then, you know, speaking on Best Buddies' behalf. While also, you know, promoting my own stuff, you know, a little detail. Oh, come on, you. So it's going to be pretty chill for the most part. And then at the end of the stream, we will watch the next episode of Chaotix Case Files, which after this will actually be caught up, believe it or not, which is good. Because I always get annoyed of, like, having to play catch up and avoiding spoilers along the way. I think I'll save first before I turn that Chao into a dark Chao. Then we have the Chao that used to be a Sonic Chao, but is now a Shadow Chao, but is still named Sonic. Very confusing. Anyway. Actually, before I do anything, I should probably... God, look at that head whip! I should probably take you to school for a little bit first. Because, like, as I was taking the snapshot, Emmy's singing was, let's leave the classroom so we don't hurt her feelings and whatnot. Yeah, it was bad. It was actually bad. Like, some of the other Chaos were listening, like, nearby, and they actually got mad after hearing the songs. Like, it's like, why not to listen to this? So maybe some classes will do so good. And you know what? You could go attend some classes too. Because why not? Secret says, so just start playing a Pokemon Fire Red ROM hack called Radical Red. And what it does is add the Pokemon from every generation, increases the difficulty, and changes the story a bit. Adds a day-night cycle. You started from every release generation. Interesting. In terms of the day-night cycle, wasn't that always the thing? Like a day-night cycle where you can only catch certain Pokemon at night and certain Pokemon in the day? I thought that was always a thing, wasn't it? And you know what, Dash? You could join in too. Give that other Chaos Chao some company, why don't you? Except you're already good at playing instruments. Okay. Not Gen 1. Okay. The reason I probably think of it is because I was so used to playing Pokemon Gold that, maybe I thought of it from there. Alright, you dare resist. You don't like the idea of going to school, and yet when it comes to the Chao races, you hesitate. Oh, now I remember what I was gonna do. I'm gonna stuff you with so many smart fruits. That little glow-up bulb is gonna be like an Einstein light bulb, where every time you have an idea, it grows brighter. Yeah, don't you clap, don't you clap. I know what you did. You don't get the clap. The only fruits you're allowed to eat in this stream is smart fruits. That is it. I will forbid you from eating anything else. Come on, you know better than that. Okay, first you struggle and resist against going to school. Then you decide to help yourself to some fruit instead of like earning it. Now let's try it again. Come on. There you go, there you go. We're gonna get you some exercise. We're gonna get you some exercise. Come on, you're gonna work for it. You gotta work for that fruit. Aw, Negoshi's drawing something. What is... Aw, another chance of flowers. Nice. Hey, Space Fraley, good to see you. Who said you were done yet? There you go. That's right, keep running, keep running, keep running. There you go, there you go. Now up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs. Speed, I'll be right there. Now, what's the magic word? You know the magic word. There you go. Much better. Also, I realized Chaos Chows actually have opposable thumbs. I can't believe I didn't realize that until now. Yoink. And you know what, Speed? You can have some too. There you go. Now, what I'm going to do for, sorry, I thought I heard something. So what I'm going to do this week is I want to work on the YouTube Shorts version of the Autism News. And if there's enough time, I'll work on, like, a short preview for, the other Autism News video. Because, like, the viewership's kind of low on that. But it's like... I'm thinking because, one, it's a new idea, and two, I haven't released it on, like, the usual time frame. So, like, it's gonna take some getting used to for everybody for this new schedule. You literally just ate. What do you want from me? Let me make you exercise again. Come on, there you go, there you go. There you go, we're gonna work off those tears, work off those tears. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. So, making the short preview, I'll post it on, like, Instagram and TikTok, and hopefully it'll get more traction then. Now, before I work on the next Autism News video, which is going to be YouTube Short, I also need to speak with the online legal advisor first to do it in a way that, you know, doesn't issue a copyright strike to the channel. There you go. Soap opera again, dude? Okay, trust me, it is very easy for you to be addicted by soap opera. I used to be addicted. Get out of here. Oh my god, I'm drowning it in the water and it's not turning off! Shut it off! Ugh. Just shoot him! There we go. I broke the TV, but I did it for the greater good. Okay, there we go. I'll just put it right here. You will be going back to school. I hope you know this. Is Negoshi in a good state to challenge Dash? I can take a look. Ooh. Hold up. There you go. There you go. That medal does look good on her. Ziguri says, I got the 1% Pampor encounter? Is that like with the ROM hack or like the Fire Red again? Who's crying now? Oh, for the love of... I told you that you're only allowed to eat smart fruits. If that's not filling, well, too bad. There's water. You can drink that. Close. The ROM hack, okay. Now you can have Chao fruits. But not Dash. There you go. How are you still hungry after eating so much? How? Catcraft over on Discord says, I'm replaying SADX because I'm feeling awfully nostalgic. Well, I mean, considering all the shonen manga books he's been posting on Discord, I wouldn't be surprised. Just gotta type, I understand that feeling. Now, say what you will about the run, but Negoshi's flying is gonna be way off the charts. Oh, hold up.
So what's with the new set of ears? I thought Chao didn't need ears. Oh, I just randomly took it from Shadow. I mean, it looked like a nice little pony and like with a fire or flames. So you basically snatched it from Daddy? Well, yeah, I mean, he was just looking at it. I didn't think he needed a need for it. Yeah, but that's not nice. You don't take things that don't belong to you. Well, I'm gonna go enjoy my ears. Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Negoshi's cuddling. Yeah, we'll see Ace in a bit. Oh. Aw, Tabitha's playing the little accordion. How cute. That's where messing around with the camera can be such a pain sometimes. Dash, if that's you crying, I swear to God. Oh, it's Rifkin. Okay. You will get feed. And as for you, Negoshi, you still need some food. There you go. There you go. Man, every Chao's hungry. Sun tells me I may need to buy more Chao fruits. And some smart fruits for Dash. Oh, boo! It's you! Okay.
Yeah, I think it's been a long time since you and I talked, hasn't it, Daddy? I mean, am I supposed to be dad or am I supposed to be mom? I'm not so sure. Well, I mean, technically us Chows are not supposed to have gender, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess should I say parent? Well, yes. So, my child, how have things been lately? Well, I mean, it's been a while since I competed in some races and karate and stuff. Well, just a fair warning, the races have gotten a lot tougher since then. You might die. Wait, what?
There we go. Alright, Dash, get back here! You are not running away from your education, one way or another!
Why is everybody crying?
I mean, I get it, it's been a while since I fed you guys. There we go. Another one? Was it you? I willing to bet it was you. Get up. I could have sworn I heard you crying, so now you get to eat. Yeah, it was you. It was definitely you. You! It's the need to finish what you're eating. Okay, Luigi, what do you plan to do? Nothing. Okay. Get back here. Secret says, I still get XP when I catch Pokemon instead of oh, God. Wait, in this ROM hack, Pokemon can actually die? Oh, Lord. I swear, like, Sonic Adventure 1 or 2 are, like, the only exceptions I made for modding games and whatnot. Alright, so let's spend a little time in the other gardens. That way they don't get neglected and starving. Then I defeat them, too. Hold up. SA2 Toys has just followed. Thank you. Also, are you... Let me double check if you actually message on Twitch, because I notice every now and then okay, because like every now and then the Twitch messages don't show up on like the Stream Elements dash. There we go. Oh yeah, everything's fine. All right. No, I just say that instead of faint. Okay, okay. You'd really suck if a fly just flew into that Chow's mouth and then the Chow just started coughing and stuff. Just saying. But still, let's go ahead and wake that Chow up. And I still don't know how to pronounce that Chow's name, and quite frankly, I don't know if the other... I'm not sure if like the person who created the Chow knows how to pronounce it either. Cyblone, was it? I don't know. But anyway, time for Wakey Wakey. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's get everybody gathered for supper time. No, Ace. I say supper time, that means everybody participates. See, Sai gets it. You... Connor says, swear, if Nagoshi managed to beat Dash, that means his power surpasses Chaos itself. I'm not sure, because technically Nagoshi is that second reincarnation where Nagoshi could have been a Chaos Chao. So it's like, I'm not sure it was they surpassed the power of a Chaos Chao, but maybe like match it? I don't know. But it would be an upset. Especially, you know, since a main part of the Chao race is like, you know, a lot of running. And in Chao Karate, like, whoever has the fastest speed attacks first. Speed's kind of overpowered in this game, I just noticed. Like, there's so much that relies on speed, and maybe that's why I kind of lean towards, like, making either speed Chaos or power Chaos, like when back when I played this on the GameCube. Supper time means for you too. Yep. Yeah, not gonna ask about that. You're missing supper time too. Come on. There we go. SA2 Toys says, enters with Coke and pizza. We have our own food. Okay, so it is showing up with that. Good, good. Just making sure. God, like, it's actually been a long time since I ordered pizza because, like, nowadays, I'm actually making my own pizza. You know, with the Stonefire pizza crust, the Ragu pizza sauce, and then mozzarella cheese. A lot less calories, but still a lot of good flavor. And you can actually determine how much cheese is on there, which is good because there were some times when I got, like, DiGiorno frozen pizza and there wasn't enough cheese, so I had to put more cheese on it myself. It's like, and I still love Domino's pizza. Like, I would order there from time to time, but it's like, one, I'm trying to watch my weight, and two, I'm saving those for, like, special occasions. I should get some Chaos Drives in here. Secret says, oh no, they changed the layout of Viridian Forest. Okay, but how big of a deal is that? Like, again, I don't remember much from the original games. SH2 Toy says it's in the oven right now. Alright, so what brand do you get? Do you get, like, DiGiorno? Do you get, like, a Red Baron pizza? Both of those are pretty good, in terms of, like, frozen pizzas, anyway. You are just begging for attention, aren't you? Not that I'll deny you. Ah, you're finally awake. Good. Now eat this. Is it just me, or did this Chao get a little skinnier since I last saw him? Shoot, if Sean were around, this would be the part where he's like, oh, skinnier Chao, that means you're not feeding him enough. How could you? You're leaving him malnourished. I do have an update on, Sean's health. He says he's doing a little better, but, he actually had to go to the hospital recently. So, like, this morning he said, back from the hospital, highlights include them removing about 1 liter of liquid that was squeezing my right lung. Now, I don't know what, all the details of that are, but, like, just I wish I knew, like, what exactly was going on. Like, Sean said he's getting better, and then, like, something like this happens, It's scary. But, like, I'm gonna keep in touch with him. Just keep in touch as, like, the situation develops. Yeah, I'm hugging that Chao. Yeah, you just love it, aren't you? And also, Billy says hi. He's doing good. Now Billy's a little bit sick right now, but, like, not in, like, the, having to go to the hospital sick. It's just, like, he has, like, a bit of a sore throat. But he does say hi. Let's see, so SA2 Toys says Red Baron. Oh, that's a pretty good brand. I gotten used to Red Baron because, like, those mini pizzas, those mini pan pizzas. Alright, now you want more attention too, don't you? Don't you? Either that or they're telling us to hydrate too much? I don't think that's the issue. Like, from what I've heard earlier, like, Sean seems to have, like, some issue with, autoimmune, and those are, like, no joke. So, like, he ended up losing a lot of weight because, his body was kind of working against him, for lack of a better word. Though I'm not really sure about, like, the fluid around the lungs area. That doesn't make much sense. But, hopefully Sean gets better and we can have a talk with him, get some answers and whatnot. But yeah, I hope he gets better too, Secrets. I really hope so. Cause I know he says all kinds of stuff here in the streams, a lot of funny stuff, but like Sean is like one of my best friends since high school. Like, he and Billy were like the first two friends I actually got to, have around because, me and my family had moved a couple times, and moving from place to place, it can be hard to, maintain friendships, And, back at the time, we didn't have much of, like, social media as much. So it's like, when I moved from California to Maryland, it's not like we could have kept in touch by messaging or texting and whatnot. We didn't have any of those back in the day. My doctor says you drink too much of a good thing. Well, there are some problems with overhydration. So, like, I wouldn't overhydrate all the time. I just gotta make sure I get enough fluids in my body. Ah, yeah, both of them are so happy to see me. You act as though it's been forever since I've been down here. One for you. And one for you.
Wow, can you actually believe that Dad came down here to see us? Yeah, I mean, how long has it been since he's actually been down here? Like, you know, usually he just like pops in, drops some food in, and goes away. But yeah, like now he's actually taking some time. And also, when you get that elephant trunk out of my face, look, I can't help it. Like, it's just part of my hat, you know? It's like my old master gave it to me. I just can't give it up. Well, I understand that, but like, you know, you're sticking it right into my hat. Like, it's scratching my forehead as we speak.
See, now I'm curious. Let me... Sigh. There you go. So just text someone really quick. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. Here you go. No. There we go. So I'm trying to multitask here. Just sending a couple quick messages and whatnot. There we go. Now, SA2 Toys, I'm not sure if I gave you the, not sure if I gave the proposal yet, but, would you want your own Chao in the garden? Because, like, part of the thing is, like, you know, viewers can request to have their own Chaos in the garden, and if you want, we can make one for you. Meantime, back to multitasking. There we go. God, everybody just so happy to see me. There you go. There you go. Oh, Buzzy, I'll give you some food too. There you go. Now, we can make Buzzy reincarnate, but I think I'd rather wait until Sean gets back to figure out, you know, what to do. I do like that color scheme on that Chao. I should probably get more yellow Chaos Drives and red Chaos Drives for some of the Chaos here. And maybe some red, too. There you go, Buzzy. I'm sure your dad will be back sooner or later. We'll wait for him. We'll wait for him. No worries. Actually, the other thing I need to check on is whether I can send Dash to school again. Hold up. The Meanwhile, Dash is like, no, not again, not again, you. Yeah. Like, I know there's a mod out there for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle where you can actually take your Chaos as you're completing levels, but I think that'd actually be more of a detriment than an asset. Because what happens is, hold on. Because what happens is, if you have to do like a chain of homing attacks to get to the next target, and then what happens next is, there we go. Yeah, might as well throw you back in there. There we go. And then what happens next is, there we go. So, okay, let me get back to my train of thought. So, like, let's say there's like a line of enemies you need to do a chain of homing attacks to, right? And then, when you get to, like, you know, that chain, and your Chao does, like, a homing attack on one of the enemies, that kind of messes up your path. That's it. You're done. So it's like, I was thinking, nah, that's not a good idea. Let's see, where are the other ones? Yellow, and throw some purple in there, too. And all those will be going to the Dark Garden. And you can see the changes up above right here. There we go. Ace said he went to the beach to relax until he saw a torpedo girl. A torpedo girl, that's oddly specific. Dash says, no, I don't want to go back to school. Stranger danger. I am not your stranger. I am your father. And you will do as I say. Stranger danger, stranger danger. No, I'm your father. Do not start with this stranger danger nonsense. There we go. Alright, now to get your vitamins in, little nugget. It turns them into a character. Give him homing attack. Yeah, so you know the mod I'm talking about, right? SA2 Toys? Was that Sonic Advance 1? I don't think that's Sonic Advance 2 or 3. I think that's like... Come on, all of you, listen to music time. There we go. Oh, how cute. Yay. SA2 Choice says, Wait, are you saying you created the mod for that? Where you can actually take the Chows into levels? Is that what you're saying? You need some... Wait, were we making you a fly run, Chao? Is that what we were doing? Okay. I mean, thankfully with the Chao editor, I could do that. So let's go to Rusty. Where's Rusty? There we go. Oh, I guess we are. That probably explains why that Chao's so skinny. I created the mod where the Chao becomes the characters. So, like... So, just to clarify, not like the Chao's, like, floating around you and tagging nearby enemies, like, actually playing as the Chao? Oh, whoops, gotta get the mouse out of the way. You know, I don't think I've seen you compete before, have I? Maybe we could change that. Oh, nice. So, hope you don't mind if I poke your brains a little bit on that SA2 toys, but, what's it like making mods like these? Like, I'm assuming there's a lot of coding involved. Like, does SA Mod Manager have a factor in, like, you know, putting the codes in and whatnot? That's how we got... That's how we got reels? When you talk about the Chao, do you mean the golden nuggets? Golden nuggets? I don't think there are golden nuggets in this game. There we go. Am I? You know the rules. There you go. Much better. But yeah, it's like, if you made mods for this, I'd say hats off to you, because, like, that's way more than I can do. Because, like, in the past, I was kind of reluctant to use mods on, you know, Chao Garden stuff. It wasn't until, like, that I live streamed Sonic Adventure DX on this YouTube channel that I was thinking, okay, maybe I'll give it a try, because a lot of people were saying, oh, the Steam import sucks, and the SA Mod Manager can make it like the Dreamcast version again. Actually, I miss playing that game. Actually, I think, didn't one of you ask me about, Sorry, it looks like I missed some messages on YouTube side. Would you ever play Sonic Adventure DX Chao Garden with mods? Not really, because, like, the difference between the Chao Garden from Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 is, like, night and day. Like, there's so much more, to Sonic Adventure 2's Chao Garden in comparison to the first one. Like, the first one, like, they were kind of, like, just putting a little thing on the side, and then when they realized, you know, there's so many people that actually like the Chao Garden, they probably decided, might as well put this in Sonic Adventure 2 and try to give it more detail. So the answer to that is probably no. There we go. Let's see, that's also... Found this little elephant Pokemon named Fampy, and I'm gonna name him Dumbo? Really?
me? Why?
There we go. Alright, caught up on those messages. Now let them learn... Now let the Chao learn English? I don't think the world's ready for that yet. The world's not ready for English-speaking Chao. Like, there would be riots everywhere. There'd be mass chaos and hysteria. And the Chao's like Smarty would probably be leading the pack towards like Chao world domination. No building would be safe from their reign. Oh, let me save. Because one thing I learned from the previous stream is save often in case you make a mistake.
Select a stage. Who will you be?
There we go. Just the people interacting on Discord. Now let's go and check back at school. And maybe I'll consider letting Dash out. You know, Dash, I think you need to stay in there a little bit longer. I'll take Emmy out. Alright, Emmy. Oh, wait, nope. Before we get you in there, we need to fill you with the power of chaos. So, we're just gonna go over here, get some chaos emeralds. There we go. Where is it? Of course, one of the other things I gotta do once this stream is over is that I gotta do a little bit of calisthenics exercise. And originally I was going to go to the gym, but then, you know, Colorado weather, being Colorado weather, decide, you know what, I'm going to snow all day. And I was like, no, I'm not going to bring my t-shirt and wear my shorts outside on my way to the gym. No, that ain't happening. Well, the nice thing is with the calisthenic exercises, I at least have something to fall back on. I swear, if there was a Chao revolution where the Chao could speak English, this little bugger right here would be leading that revolution. Mark my words. Actually, Sonic, you can have one of these too. You must get stronger. Or you could dance, that works too. Yep. And you're not done yet either. Let's see, Catcraft over on Discord says, this is where was I remember, how did the 8-year-old me put up with the camera controls of Sonic Adventure DX? I'm just gonna simply type, because Sonic. There's no other reason. There we go. Wait, are you even growing at all? Hold up. Okay, you are. Okay, good, good, good. Well, at least Smarty's thinking in the right direction this time. Galarian Ponyta, and you didn't restock on Pokeballs. Ooh, that's the worst. Oof. Okay, I know you didn't finish your Chaos Emerald. Let's get your minerals in. Eat! Where's the other one? There you go. SA2 Toys says, my brother is being a troll? Okay, like, is the brother watching this right now, or is just something happening on your end? Aw, they're both playing the accordion. Cute. Like, push it together. Eh. 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 There we go. I could definitely make a GIF out of that. Maybe. There we go. Very nice. They found his toy torture lab? Gee, I never had a toy torture lab back in my day. Okay, Emmy, I need you awake, so I'm gonna go and wake you up. Come on, there we go. Wait, did I push it the other way? Shoot. Where is it? I put it so high that Chao might as well have been in hibernation. Yeah, so like, I'm pretty sure I haven't told you guys yet, but, during the last week of March / the first week of April, it gets kind of weird, I'm actually going to be taking that week off and giving myself a little spring vacation, because, because what I've done in the past is, I basically work all the way through the first half of the year, and then, like, the second half of the year is when I would have the vacations. Which, it worked at first, but then it was like, you know, I would find myself exhausted, you know, by the time the first half of the year ends. So what I'm trying to do is balance out my vacations a little better. Very nice, regulars. Very nice. You know, I think you still need to learn some more, so I'm going to put you to school. See these pencil marks? Deceased toys. Okay, are we talking about, like, Toy Story now, or? There we go. Like, if you want, you can actually join our Discord group. Let me get that for you. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this real quick. There it is. Okay. I'll just give a link to both YouTube and Twitch for anyone who wants it. There we go. All right, now to pull everything else back up and get back to the live stream. Actually, I need to get some water real quick. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna get some water real quick. Probably pee. Just listen to the. You can just listen to the Chao's. Actually, now that song's going on, let me put Yeah, let me put Emmy back in there before I go to the bathroom or whatnot. Because singing is something Emmy kind of needs help on. Where is he? Or where is she? There she is. There you go. God, by the time that Emmy's maxed out on stats, she is going to be terrifying. Alright. Alright, I'll be right back. Just give me about a couple minutes. Okay, I'm back. When nature calls, can't ignore it. Ugh. Oh, man. There we go. What was I gonna do? Ah, yes. Okay, Emmy's still going through there, so... Once Emmy's done with that, we'll reset the timer on that one. In the meantime, let's go ahead and evolve this Chao into a Dark Chao.
Select a state where you be.
Yep. No, no, no. There you go. Almost there. Actually, no need to guess. I could just look right here. So this one is summer, right? There we go. All we have to do is get the magnitude to max or close to max. Why is it? There we go. No. Not yet, huh? Alright. Well, let's wake you back up. Then I also gotta pull out another mushroom. There we go. Come on, there we go. I know the magnitude's at max, but you know the rule, you gotta finish what you eat. There we go, much better. Everyone gather around to celebrate. Okay, you celebrate me, but we're also celebrating new Chao evolution. There we go. There we go. There we go. A new Dark Chao. Also, I think quite a few people are hungry, so I may as well spawn a few more of these. Oops. Sorry, didn't mean to wake you up. Actually, I like the purple emotion ball and wings. It's kind of a nice contrast from the yellow. Hold on, someone just sent me something. No. Okay. Sorry, just had to check something. Who's crying? Probably somewhere way up there I can't see. Oh, there you are. Okay, you're just helping yourself. Okay, good, good. So I think what we'll do is, we'll check out on Emmy, feed him up a little more. And then around 5, we'll go ahead and do some Chao races and Chao karate. And then we'll do the KX case files. Now, oops. Yeah, don't worry, I got you. Now, I know that with me, we'd be wrapping up a little bit sooner rather than usual. But a couple things is, one, the KX case file reactions take a little bit longer than I initially thought because, you know, I have my own commentary, sharing thoughts with you guys about the mystery. Oops, there we go. Do I put you in one more time? Yeah, I'll put you in one more time. There you go. There we go. And put you back in too, why not? Now, the other reason is I've been keeping track of the live streams for quite a while now. Like, not just the, Chao Garden live streams, but also the Sonic Racing Crossworlds live stream. And I've noticed recently, and, well, past few or couple months or so, that the viewership has been, like, for lack of a better word, like, it kind of feels like it's been at an all-time low lately. Like, for some reason, in the past few months, we've gotten much less people, watching the streams than usual. And it's like, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, blame anybody or whatnot, but I'm trying to figure out, you know, like, what's going on. Like, you know, do I need to change things up with these streams? Do I, like, is it because people have other things to do? Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what's going wrong. Because, like, it's not just, like, the live streams, but, like, a few days ago I posted that awesome news video, and, like, the views and interaction have been far less than usual. And it's like, I'm pretty sure part of it has to do with, you know, me not posting anything in February because I, you know, I was stressed out, still trying to get over, burnout and whatnot. So it's like, After the stream, I'll be posting on Discord. And, you know, just basically trying to figure out, you know, like, what's going on, you know? Because, like, I know I'm focusing on, like, multiple things this year, but it's like, I could only do so much for the live streams. Like, the reason the live streams have the time frames that they do is because they fit around my schedule, you know? But, you know, maybe... like, maybe people would prefer to see the live streams on Fridays rather than Saturdays, you know? Like, since I have Fridays off, I could do that. So, and again, it's like I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just trying to figure out, you know, what do I need to do to, like, you know, get more people watching it live and, you know, figure out, like, if there's anything that needs to change, or if it's just, you know, people don't have the availability, you know? And, like, it could be very hard, you know, going for, like, you know, 3 hours or so, and there's, like, you know, not many people around, you know? So, just wanted to get that out there, and a little later I'll be posting that message to Discord, you know, see what we can do to get things back on the right track, you know? Because, like, it's hard to believe that it's, like, what, mid-March already? God, it feels like so much time passed. But I hope you guys understand. It's not like I'm mad at anybody. I'm just trying to figure out what's wrong. Might as well feed you too, even though you took that unicorn ears. I could probably start working on it, like, right now. Yep. There you go. It's fairly says the electricity near the lobby transporter is... Oh, are you talking about... Oh, you're talking about these ones, like the Rainbow Lightning, right? Okay, SA2 Toys, I think I need to put you on timeout for a little bit. There we go. Alright, much better. There we go. Alright, Dash, I guess it's finally time to take you out of school. Hope you're happy, and I hope you learned something. We'll also find out soon enough once I put you through a couple races, but not tonight. Tonight's gonna be more of a focus on Summer doing the races this time. You know, some of the beginner races. There we go. Oops. Sorry, Sage. There you go. Just sending a message. You know, here, have one of these too. For no reason whatsoever. Just a little bit more before you go to the races, Summer. And you'll get the day off. You get the night off. So just relax. And remember, next week you're racing. There we go. And the other reason why, you know, we need to figure out, like, you know, what we need to do to change up with the live streams is, you know, month of April's coming up and Star Fox Event Horizon month's gonna start. And, you know, I would really like for people to watch it live, but it's like, again, we gotta figure out, you know, what's going on with these streams, you know? So it's like, I hope you understand. What the? Oh, for a second I thought Sage was, like, glued to the wall for some reason. Okay, nope. Okay, so they're not ready yet. Almost. Just give it a little bit longer. There we go. Now, I'm not sure if, like, Emmy's gonna be ready to go to the races anytime soon, but it's nice to get her growing a little bit. Oops, I think I missed it. Yeah, might as well. It's been a while since I did one of these. Dash is finally home sweet home for now. Oh, they were both going for the same fruit. Oh, that's so mean. Here, Twinkle, you can have one of these. Oops, there we go. Yeah, just getting the message ready for Discord. It'll probably be, published on Discord, either like at the end of the stream or near the end of the stream. Because I feel like it's important for everyone to read, Someone playing the triangle? Oh, nice. There we go. Alright, so I got that message up. Here you go, Gino. There we go. Alright, so we'll give it about 5 more minutes before we start off with the races. Now, Negoshi, if you're... No, Connor. If you're still here, did you actually want, like, a competition between, Well, I'm not really sure if I could set up the races, because, like... Well, maybe I could. Yeah, maybe. If I get Negoshi to max stats, would you want Negoshi to compete against Dash? Alright, there you are. There you go. Alright, cool. Next, I'll try to get negotiate max stats, and then we'll go from there. Now, I may need to bump up the run stats a little bit because the Chao races rely heavily on run. I'm sure you already noticed. Oh, flies maxed out. Dear God. Like, say what you will about the other stats, but if there's ever flying involved, watch out. Don't worry, you're almost there. Space Station Freely says, the game dev has many fun games. Like, yeah, like, there's so many that they can bring over to NSO. Like, I'm kind of waiting on right now. Like, I haven't touched any of the GameCube ports yet because, like, mostly because, one, I got other games to play, and two, there hasn't been anything like, you know, Pokemon Coliseum that's screaming, you know, play it right now. I'll probably give him a GameCube to max that out. There we go. Don't worry, you're almost done, Negoshi. Then you can take a nap for a quick second and then go off to the races. And of course, Sage helps herself. Alright, that should be all the max stats maxed out. Alright, so once those two are done, then we'll get... Oh, first I'll save. Then I'll get started with the races. Alright, have a good night, Ace Freely.
Select a stage B.
Alright, so first we'll do some Chao races with Summer, the beginner races, and then we'll set up that match with Negoshi and Dash. And of course, for those who are watching this, whether live or later, thanks as always. But in all seriousness, like, if there's something in the live stream that needs to be improved, you know, feel free to let me know. Because, like, you know, as I mentioned, the viewership of the live streams has been the lowest it's been for a while, you know. And that tells me that, you know, either people have stuff going on or, you know, something needs to change. But it's like, I don't know what to change if nobody tells me, right? But anyway, got some races. I'm just going to send a couple messages. There we go, Summer. There we go. Connor says, nothing wrong for me. I enjoy your videos. Yeah, I appreciate that. It just feels like, you know, it has nothing to do with the 10-year anniversary or whatnot. It's just, you know, keeping the channel going. And it's like... it's like I do want to try new ideas, because, like, during spring break, what I can do is, like, you know, maybe go out for a walk, maybe go to, like, Garden of the Gods and record, like, a travel video. And then there's this Pike Peak Chocolate Fest that I've invited me and Mom to, that me and Mom are going to plan to go to. I could do a travel vlog on that. Basically kind of get out more and, you know, do different kinds of content for a change. Because, like, the reason I'm not doing the autism topic videos for a while is because, you know, I feel like maybe I got stuck on, you know, one thing for too long that part of me's kind of stopped enjoying it. And it's like, I gotta tell you, when I made that autism news video about Best Buddies at Coca-Cola, I had fun making that because it wasn't too stressful and I didn't have a deadline to go to. I could just go at my own pace. God, that Chao looks menacing. Oh, falling a little behind there, Summer? There we go. So it's like there's that, and I'm also in talks with someone of doing a special guest live stream, which it probably won't be until like May or so. Unless the person in question is okay with unless the person's okay with like Fridays, because I have Fridays off. So a watering can. So yeah, it's like I'm trying to do like different things to kind of spark my creativity again and, you know, to make content creating more fun, you know? Because, like, I've been having quite a few things been going on, you know, not just with this, but, like, you know, with work, because, like, I'm assumingly going to be starting doing the coach, you know, sometime this coming week, because I could have sworn I saw some new recruits. You know, the coaching would be good, like, to show off on, like, a resume and whatnot, and impress the higher-ups, of course. And there's also, like, you know, trying to get things going with, you know, best buddies and stuff. You know, just trying multiple things and trying to get something to work, you know? So, like, whenever I say, like, you know, your support means a lot, yeah, I actually mean it, you know? Okay, so I think that's one more beginner race, and then, one more race, and then we'll do the match between, Nagoshi and Dash. And I think we'll also do a best 2 out of 3, you know, because why not? Ew. Gotta kick it up a little bit. Phew, that was close. That's strange. Shouldn't Summer have gotten some sort of medal? I mean, unless I forgot something. Run, swim, play. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't forget anything. Alright. So that's gonna be it for that. Just give me a moment to save the progress and then set up that match.
Select a stage.
There we go. And I know, like, another reason is, like, hold on, let me get the other controller. I know that the other reason is, like, you know, Sean is also one of the other regular viewers, as you all know. But he's dealing with, you know, some medical problems, which, you know, I understand, you know. I really hope Sean will be okay. But it's like, you know, for everybody else, like, I don't really know what the situation is. And it's like, I can't fix what I don't know, you know? Alright, so let me go ahead and load the game back up again. There we go.
File select.
Oops, wrong one.
Decide the rules of engagement.
Oh, shoot. I forgot, I forgot to set player 2 to a controller. Yeah, it's little details like that. There we go. Much better. There we go.
File select.
Decide the rules of engagement.
Much better. I just realized I forgot to bring my cup of water in. Alright, so player 1 will be Nagoshi, and player 2 will be Dash. There we go. Alright, let me get my cup real quick. we go. Okay, now to get my headphones back on. All right, Connor, you ready for the race to begin? There we go. Just gotta get the things back up. There we go. And of course, we'll be doing it on Diamond. Alright, here we go. And of course, we'll do a best 2 out of 3. Because why not? And the other thing is, I will not be touching the boost meters. That is entirely up to the Chaos. And here we go. Okay, Dash pulling off for the lead at first. Yep, that's not surprising, you know, considering high speed. Oh, but Nagoshi got it faster. Dash! We talked about this! I told you that if you couldn't figure out the box thing and the quiz things, I was going to make you go back to school and learn everything! I told you! Okay, so Nagoshi's first, followed by Dash. Oh, jeez. I swear, if Dash loses because of the fact that he couldn't figure out like a check in the box, and also, oh jeez. Okay, so Nagoshi recover quick. I swear, if Dash messes up because of the quiz parts, he will not see the light of day for ages. Dash! Dash! Okay, so that's good, but it's like you took too long to figure it out! Oh, for a second I thought Dash tripped. Alright, so Dash is already in the water. And Nagoshi quickly closing the gap. Maybe I should do a little bit of boosting, but that wouldn't make it fair. Alright, so all it comes down to the trap holes. Like, will Dash fall into a trap hole? And oh gee, Dash! You fell into a trap hole! Why? Okay, you quickly got back up. Okay, good. You redeemed yourself. And there he goes too. And then it's like Dash like fell into the trap hole like, no, I can't go into the school again. This trap hole is like the embodiment of my time in school. I can't take it. I wonder if I could mess around with Nagoshi's stats in the Chao editor while I'm here. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Where's Nagoshi? There. Where are the stats? Here, let me bump it up a little bit, because that was a little bit unfair, I'll admit. There we go. Maybe that'll help. Alright, round 2. After this, we'll switch over to Chaotix case files. Alright, round 2. Now, Dash, you better not mess this up again. And here we go. Yeah, so it's a little closer this time after the adjustments I made. Dash! I was about to say, okay, good. So Dash has the early lead. Nagoshi, no, Nagoshi has the early lead. Sorry. But Dash is not giving up. He's like right behind him. Can I change the... There we go. Okay, Nagoshi pulling ahead. But Dash can catch up. And no, I'm not touching the boost controls. Looks like Dash is faster in terms of swimming. But the question is, can he figure out the pop quiz thing a little faster this time? See, now that I gave the boost to speed, like, Nagoshi's able to keep up. Dash! Dash! Okay, so they both guessed right. Cool. Like, I could imagine, like, if there were two players that were actually playing this, they would probably, like, hit the boost, like, as much as possible. Well, Nagoshi's maintaining that lead. Change the camera. There we go. No! I messed up! No! You stupid camera! There we go. Okay. Okay, Nagoshi's still in the lead. All that matters now is whether or not they fall into the trap hole. Dash says, my pattern recognition isn't that good, okay? You've done these races how many times? Bro! And Nagoshi wins! Cool, so it's all tied up. Nagoshi 1-1 and Dash 1-1. So, Connor, you want to go one more round, or are you good? Because I could do either way. Go. One more? Okay. That's what you want. That's what we'll do. Alright, third and final match. Here we go. And of course, Dash is going to take forever to open a measly box. There we go. Okay, good. God, Nagoshi's flying so fast. My God. Both Chaos are clearly giving it their all as they head to the trees. Yeah, both of them chose, like, the earliest trees they can get to. Probably a smart move. Alright, Nagoshi pulls ahead a little bit, but Dash is right on him. There we go, but Dash is too far behind. Uh-oh, Dash might take the lead here. Okay, so far so good. Dash is moving up inch by inch, but Nagoshi's not giving up either as they head to the quizzes. That's something Dash should be good at. All those times I sent you to school, you should have been faster at reacting. Like, good lord. It's like every other stat you're doing fine, but when it comes to intelligence, it's at a snail's pace. Okay, Negoshi's up ahead. Got a little bit of a head start before Dash comes over. Yeah, I think it was because with the first race, it was not only the speed difference, but also that little trip that Negoshi tripped over. Because look at him right now, he's in the lead. Mainly because of his level of intelligence. Dash! Oh, Dash is trying to close the gap, but is it too late? Oh no, no, Dash! Why? How dare you trip? Oh, but wait, what about the trapdoors? Oh, Negoshi falls in the trap hole, but I can't help. I can't help. I can't help. And there it is. Negoshi wins. And I heard Dash go into another hole. Well, Dash, I know where you're going next week, don't we? And Dash is like, no, no, I need this. Don't send me back. Don't send me back. Yes, I'm sending you back. Don't send me back. Yes, I'm sending you back. Nah, don't be sorry, Connor. Don't be sorry. Your Chao won. All fair and square. Oh, Dash, you're a dead man. I mean, I'm sending you to school. Okay. Got a little bit of enjoyment there. That was good. Alright, so that's going to be it for the Chao Garden live stream portion of the stream. So now we'll get over to... So now we'll get over to the latest episode, I should say. Secret is like, no, wait. No, I'm not waiting any longer. In fact, hold up. Better idea.
Decide the rules of engagement. Select
Better idea.
the stage. Who will you be?
Connor says, how's Negoshi smarter than Dash? Good question. Let's have Dr. Eggman look into it. Oh, Sonny! Where are you, you little... Oh, you think you can sleep after that? No. You did not do good in intelligence, you little Chao. So guess where you're going? You're gonna go to school, and you're not gonna sleep there either. Yeah, Sonic, help me. Sonic's not here to help you now. Get in there. There we go. And I'll make sure you stay in there for as long as possible the next time we do this. And Dr. Eggman. Okay. Now that matter has been taken care of, don't mind the screams in the background, you know, he'll get over it. Now it's time for the latest episode of the Chaotix Case Files. And I can't believe I'm saying late. It's like we're actually caught up, if you can believe that. Alright. So, where we last left off, Team Chaotix met Sage. Vector got captured by Eggman. And with the final piece of evidence, it's heavily being tied to Infinite being the culprit. But the question I have on that is, if it is Infinite, there we go. Now let me pull up the capture window. There we go. Good. So the questions now are like, is it really Infinite? Because that's going to spell big disaster. If it is, how is he alive? Because the Phantom Ruby was destroyed and his existence was supposed to be tied to the Phantom Ruby. Well, guess we'll find out right now. There we go. The audio's good. All right.
you're Mr. You wouldn't want to miss when the chaotics are on the case.
So yeah, that's when I woke up here, caged inside of a forgotten Eggman base, and with world-renowned hero Sonic the Hedgehog already locked up too. Which reminds me, I've been meaning to ask, Sonic, how'd you let Eggman get the drop on you anyway?
That's actually a good question. It's like, it's not like Sonic at all to get to get easily captured by Eggman. Like, maybe Infinite had something to do with it, or maybe Sage set up an elaborate trap.
Yes, rodent. Why don't you explain the circumstances that resulted in your incarceration?
Of course, Eggman's gonna ask that because he just loves rubbing it into Sonic.
Did Eggman get the drop on you anyway?
Yes, rodent. Why don't you explain the circumstances that resulted in your incarceration?
I got a call for help from Tails, or at least I thought it was Tails. He's getting pretty good at taking care of himself, so it had to be serious if he was calling me. So I came out to check and found someone who looked like him, except it wasn't him. Because next thing I know, I got zapped by one of Eggman's ray guns and woke up here.
Wait, you got lured into a trap by someone masquerading as someone you know? But, Dr. Eggman, you're not the... You can't be the lens thief.
Ha! Your understanding of the situation is as limited as your vocabulary.
Hey, I know words.
Eloquently put. I'm not the one who's been absconding with your precious artifacts, but I do have something in common with them.
It's like,
No, Gumshoe, I'm not the one who's been absconding with your precious artifacts.
So it's not
but
him?
I do have something in common with them. And thanks to you, now I can capitalize on the situation. Because you see, I've had this the whole time.
da-da-da.
The last lens.
Oh,
You bet your tacky headphones it is, Crocodile. Now, you were, I believe, about to reveal the identity of the thief who's been making off with all the other lenses. What was that?
uh-oh.
Sage,
Yes, Doctor.
what was that disturbance I just heard?
Something appears to have tripped the perimeter defense in Sector 3.
Oh.
Fine. This base is impregnable, but if your little cohorts insist on flinging themselves into it like bugs against a windshield, I suppose the least I can do is go scrape them off. Stay put, you two!
How many times has he said that?
Vector, did you know Eggman had the last lens?
How could I have known he had the last lens, Sonic?
Okay, well, in any case, were you serious when you said you knew who the actual thief was?
Yes, come here. I don't want Sage to overhear me if I can help it. It's Infinite.
Infinite?
No way! Espio!
Oh.
I knew you'd come for
Oh,
us.
the others made
The
it.
Chaotix Detective Agency, together again.
Like, even Sonic sounded terrified. Listen.
Infinite.
Infinite?
Yeah, it's like, when he said that, I could imagine Sonic having that 1,000-yard stare and, like, having some serious flashback to his crushing defeat at the hands of Infinite and the clones and whatnot. So, like, yeah, Sonic is not happy to hear the Infinite's back.
It's Infinite.
Infinite?
No way! Espio, Charmy, I knew you'd come for us. The Chaotix Detective Agency, together again.
Yeah, Espio showed us how to sneak in. Plus, we brought Tangle and Whisper and Tails, too.
The stealthy part would have been a lot more difficult without Tails providing a distraction.
Those improvised explosions were impressive.
Let's whisper.
Aw, thanks, Whisper.
But how? Eggman said this base was impregnable.
Well, let's just say, when it comes to genius inventions, looks like it's Tails 1, Eggman 0. Hey, Sonic, you okay?
Yeah, a little worse for the wear, but nothing I can't run off. Now, if you guys will please just get us out of here.
Hey, Espio, a little help?
On it. I can pick these locks. It'll only take a couple minutes.
We may not have a couple minutes.
I know. Eggman could return any second. I'll hurry.
Or Tails could bomb the locks.
Well, Tangle, we can either do it quiet or we can do it fast.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. Eggman probably already knows you're here. He's got his creepy AI kid Sage monitoring the whole base.
Let's go for fast then. Tails, want to do the honors here?
Sure thing, Sonic. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Uh-oh.
After that big distraction I said earlier, there's only enough material left to get one of you out.
Ooh.
Oh, I got it. Tails, you bust Sonic out with a bang. Espio, time to show off your lock-picking skills.
That works.
That's smart.
Tails.
One lock-busting bomb coming up.
That's actually really smart for Vector to say that. Like, he knew that Sonic was the more capable fighter, so it's like he had to be the top priority over Vector. So that's actually smart of him.
Picking skills.
That works. Ready, Tails?
One lock-busting bomb coming up. Tangle, stand back, please. Oh, hang on, wait a minute. Just a second ago, you were saying the real lens thief is infinite? As in the super bad news former mercenary Jackal, who used to be Eggman's right hand?
Yes, right. The file name is what tipped me off. Red Spectre. Sonic, what's another name for Spectre?
I know, Phantom, you said that. But how's... Oh, Ruby Red, Red Spectre, the Phantom Ruby.
Yeah!
Exactly. When Infinite had the Phantom Ruby, he used it to create all sorts of fake versions of stuff. Something like the astroscopic lenses would be right up his alley. Because it seems like they do sort of the same thing. And...
Hold on. Let me read this. Oh, Connor had to refix that message. Okay. Z-Create says, Infinite lived without it before he got it. There's not much of a reason that he couldn't survive without it. Well, the problem is, yes, Infinite did survive without the Phantom Ruby in the past. But the problem is that when Eggman was experimenting with the Phantom Ruby and used Infinite as basically the guinea pig for it, his life force was tied to the Phantom Ruby. So, like, near the end of Sonic Forces, when his Phantom Ruby expired, he basically digitized and dematerialized afterwards. So, for all intents and purposes, Infinite should have been dead. So, how is he alive now?
Phantom Ruby.
Spectre.
I know, Phantom, you said that. But how's... Oh, Ruby Red, Red Spectre, the Phantom Ruby.
Exactly. When Infinite had the Phantom Ruby, he used it to create all sorts of fake versions of stuff. Something like the astroscopic lenses would be right up his alley. Because it seems like they do sort of the same thing. And Eggman just confirmed it. One lens let him pretend to be Tails so he could capture Sonic.
Hey, okay, no need to rehash irrelevant details. Anyway, if you found another lens out in the wild...
It's like, okay, no need to remind everybody about my humiliating defeat.
One lens let him pretend to be Tails so he could capture Sonic.
Hey, okay, no need to rehash irrelevant details. Anyway, if Infinite found another lens out in the wild somewhere...
That's how he's pretending to be other people, while he's stealing the rest of them.
Okay, but what happens if Infinite gets all the lenses? Would that make him as powerful as he was when he had the Phantom Ruby?
No, that power shall be mine.
Eggman? Since when did you start just appearing from out of nowhere?
Since I gained possession of this splendid lens artifact, Detective. And now that you've supplied the last piece of the puzzle, namely Infinite, I'll have no trouble commanding my former subordinate to...
Oh, so that means Eggman was listening in the entire time. He was just stepping out to not only check on the damage report, but also to step back and overhear Sonic and Team Chaotix basically confirm what Eggman was thinking.
Appearing from out of nowhere.
Since I gained possession of this splendid lens artifact, Detective. And now that you've supplied the last piece of the puzzle, namely Infinite, I'll have no trouble commanding my former subordinate to hand over the rest of the lenses.
Fire in the hole!
Yeah, problem with that, though. Eggman and Infinite never exactly got along, per se. Because, like, Infinite and his group of mercenaries were basically hired by Dr. Eggman to, take care of a threat, namely Shadow. But, even after Eggman gave Infinite the power of the Phantom Ruby, they didn't exactly see eye to eye. So I don't exactly imagine Infinite being just willing to serve Eggman that easily again.
Well, would you look at that? Nice work, Tails. Sonic the Hedgehog is free as a bird.
Hey, Webster, good to see you. Now I will say, before we continue any further, Webster, your Chao did evolve into a dark normal Chao. So, there's that. Awesome. Also, if you're on Discord, I left a little message on the Toastamac Discord page, basically asking for feedback on the live streams. You know, like the Chao Garden live streams, the Saturday live streams, any live streams, or like maybe you prefer Friday over Saturday. So whenever you guys get the chance, if you can like respond to that and give some feedback, I would greatly appreciate it.
Freedom never felt so good.
Espio, how much longer? This is a long couple of minutes.
I've almost got it. Just need a little more time.
Eggman, you might as well just hand over that lens before things get rough.
Rough like this? Get away from that cage, lizard.
Espio, are you okay?
Oh no!
Here's a little tidbit for you to ponder while you enjoy my lovely cage, Vector. Your grimy little helpers only made it into the base because I instructed Sage to let them in. As if a ridiculous little wannabe ninja could infiltrate my defense.
Oh!
Unnecessary.
Well, Espio, you did let Rouge.
That's terrible. Like, first Rouge, now Eggman's dissing on him. Like, he only got here because I told Sage to allow them to. Damn.
Grimy little helpers only made it into the base because I instructed Sage to let them in. As if a ridiculous little wannabe ninja could infiltrate my defenses.
Wow. Unnecessary.
Well, Espio, you did let Rouge steal one of your kunai earlier.
Wow, unnecessary.
Great. Sage is back.
Stage 5 protection protocol initiated. Engaging all blast doors.
Let's see. Webster says, I want Discord, but the App Store won't let me download. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Well, in that case, if you want, you just leave a comment on the stream once the stream's over. That might work.
Unnecessary.
Well, Espio, you did let Rouge steal one of your kunai earlier.
Wow, unnecessary.
Attention.
Oh, great. Sage is back.
Stage 5 protection protocol initiated. Engaging all blast doors. There really is no escape now.
Hey, Dr. Eggman. Before we make any rash decisions here, or engage in any kind of disagreement that might end up causing hurt feelings, or, severe lacerations, there is one thing I don't understand.
Have you not already stalled for enough time, Gumshoe? Do you not see that it was all for nothing?
But that's what I'm talking about. My theory of the lens thief being infinite is just that. A theory. The last time we saw him, he had, kind of died in battle, remember?
As I recall, no body was ever recovered. And given my former lieutenant's resourcefulness, tenacity, and truly astonishing ability to hold a grudge, you'll have to consider me not at all surprised if he turns up very much alive.
Doctor, this Infinite, according to my files, he was a black furred jackal with white dreadlocks, in possession of a metallic mask decorated with a black lightning bolt over his right eye. Is that accurate?
Yes, Sage. Why do you ask?
Because he just appeared directly above our current location.
Oh no! Uh-oh!
Take cover! The ceiling's coming down! No! My impeccable base!
Looking pretty pregnable from here,
There's debris dropping everywhere!
Everything's falling apart and Sonic still finds time to diss Eggman. Oh no, he's here!
Cover! The ceiling's coming down! No! My impeccable to the walls and take cover! The walls, people!
The only good thing about still being locked up in a cage is that I'm protected from the hailstorm of concrete raining down.
Wait, why does he still have time for narration like that? The ceiling's collapsing, Infinite's back, now's not the time for monologuing!
Walls, people!
The only good thing about still being locked up in a cage is that I'm protected from the hailstorm of concrete raining down from above. And what's a hard-boiled detective to do in a situation like this? Well, they say it's never really over until the Eggman sings. Or something like that. And I don't hear any singing. So that means it's go time. Except I'm not going anywhere. But I can use my voice to help out my friends.
Huh?
Hey, Tangle! Grab Tails, quick!
Tails, watch out! Whoa.
And Macaroni, good to see you. Macaroni says, it's always time for monologuing. You know what? Fair. I monologue myself all the time.
Oh, thanks, Tangle. You pulled me out from under that boulder just in time. Guess your one tail is faster than my two, huh? Oh, don't thank me yet. Feels like the whole base is destabilizing.
Whisper! Put that variable wisp on to good use!
Right now, Vector's showing really good leadership skills. That's why I feel like a lot of people underestimate Vector. Like, he's a lot smarter than other people give him credit for. And when the going gets tough, he actually shows strong leadership. Like Sonic wasn't stepping up giving orders, Vector did.
Feels like the whole base is destabilizing.
Whisper! Put that variable wisp on to good use!
I'll take out as many of the smaller rocks as I can.
Espio! Where's Charmy?
We're over here, Vector. I've got him.
Espio grabbed me and did a ninja flip. It was awesome! Whoa! There's no more ceiling!
Sonic? What is that?
You mean that jet black glow in the sky?
Yeah, the one that's getting closer and making me want to jam some of these rocks into my ear holes.
Oh, I think we can guess.
It's him! Him!
Espio? Is that?
Yes, that's Infinite, Tangle. Back from the dead and looking especially irritated.
Oh no.
Irritated is right. But more worrying than that, Infinite is looking more dangerous than ever.
Oh no.
The last time he showed up, he took out whole armies. And all we have are the 7 of us. And none of us have Commander Tower on speed dial.
Yeah, but like, even if you had Commander Tower on speed dial, like, what would he do? Like, he's never dealt with something like the Phantom Ruby before. Like, the Black Arms, yes. The Chaos Emeralds, yes. But the Phantom Ruby, or these lenses for that matter, is a whole nother matter. We don't know what all the details of what these lenses do.
Chaotix.
Oh, they're in a lot of trouble.
Infinite, my most trusted and accomplished lieutenant.
Dr. Eggman.
I'm given to understand that you've done me the favor of collecting the rest of the astroscopic lenses. Yes?
Done you the favor, have I?
Indeed. Now, be a good soldier and hand them over so that I may...
Also, does Infinite's voice sound different? Because, like, last time, remember, and like Connor says, this was about 9 years ago. Was it 9 years ago? Oh my god, almost 9 years ago. God, that feels like a very long time. Like, has it really been that long? Let me check. Sonic Forces release date. November 7th, 2017. Wow, that actually was that's actually close to 9 years ago. Wow. Okay, so if it's been that long, that's probably understandable if there was a voice actor change. Because, I think the previous voice actor was a voice actor for Gara. Troy Baker, was it? Let's see. Gara voice actor, yeah. Okay, no, I was wrong. It was Liam O'Brien, who was the voice actor for Gara way back when. That was the voice for Infinite. So who's the new Infinite voice actor? Or did they even announce him yet? Hold on. Huh? Alejandro Saab. Wait. Alejandro Saab is the new voice for Infinite? Wait. Didn't he also voice another character? Hold up. What? So Alejandro Saab is voicing G-Merle and Infinite? Well, that probably explains why they sound so similar.
It's my most trusted and accomplished lieutenant.
Dr. Eggman.
I'm given to understand that you've done me the favor of collecting the rest of the
And the cool thing about a good voice actor is that it's having different ranges and different tones. Because, like, G-Merle sounded a bit more neutral, like request reasonable. But yet, with this one, it's Infinite, there's, like, a little hint of menacing. A little hint of it. Not, like, way over the top, just a little, like, sprinkling a little salt into it.
Astroscopic lenses. Yes?
Done you the favor, have I?
Indeed. Now, be a good soldier and hand them over so that I may complete the set.
Ah, yes. I see you have the last one right there.
Yes, indeed, my esteemed subordinate. And once I've collected...
Give me that.
Hey, that's mine! Return that lens at once!
Uh-oh.
And there he goes. Right back up the way he came. It's probably too much to ask that Infinite could just take off and, you know, leave us alone now.
Way too much to ask, yeah.
I can't believe it! Betrayed by one of my most loyal soldiers, and it's all...
Is he one of the most loyal soldiers? Really? Because last I checked, you hired him to do a task, and during the Shadow episode, Sonic Forces, you were like, you and your mercs are worthless. Go clean up this mess! Like, he didn't exactly have a reason to be 100% loyal to you.
Can't believe it! Betrayed by one of my most loyal soldiers, and it's all because of you, Vector.
Huh? Me? How is any of this my fault? The Chaotix were just minding our own business when this whole lens heist thing fell into our laps.
Whether that's true or not, I'm still going to take it out of your hide. Do you realize how much power could have been mine if I'd gotten the whole set of lenses?
No, no one does. Because we don't know what they do.
Exactly.
Doctor?
All of you, every last one of you has been nothing but a royal thorn in my backside since I had the displeasure of making your acquaintance. I'm going to bring the rest of this ruined, useless base down on your heads!
Doctor.
Oh, yeah? You and what army? The one we've been slamming into bits and pieces on the regular?
Forget the army. I'll drive you all like tent pegs and I'll do it myself.
Doctor.
What, Sage? What do you want?
Long-range telemetry has detected a floating platform concealed inside a cloud, suspended approximately 2,000 meters overhead.
Yes, and?
It appears to consist of a control deck affixed to a vertical scaffold.
Please, get to the point.
In which there seems to be the entire set of astroscopic lenses stacked like magnifiers in a giant telescope.
Oh, wow!
Huh?
Let me guess. You're focusing a beam of power directly onto Infinite.
That would be correct, Miles Prower. The platform tracks his movements on the ground below.
And I'm betting as long as all the lenses are focused on him,
He'll be constantly connected to whatever power they give him.
Hey, I'm awesome at breaking stuff. I could fly up there and try to break the thing. That might not be a bad idea. Charmy and I can both fly and...
Forget it! Not till we know more about what we're dealing with.
Watch out.
Smart.
He's coming back.
I could obliterate all of you in a heartbeat, but that would limit your suffering.
A speech? Talk about suffering.
I will explain to those who do not know me.
Limit your suffering.
A speech? Talk talk about suffering.
Ah!
Therefore, I will explain to those who do not know me exactly why you are about to meet your death.
Again, they really play around with the headphones, like infinite spawning left and right.
A speech, talk about suffering.
Therefore, I will explain to those who do not know me exactly why you are about to meet your death.
Whoa, there's like 6 infinites. They're all over the place. How's he doing that?
It's the lenses. Instead of making duplicates of us, he's made duplicates of himself.
Once, long ago, I was a mercenary commander. Along with my Jackal squad, I accomplished greatness. Until I realized that I saw no value in the world.
Also, like, if you listen carefully in the background, I think I hear Infinite's theme.
Whoa, doing that.
Duplicates of us, he's made duplicates of himself.
Once, long ago, I was a mercenary commander. Along with my Jackal squad, I accomplished greatness. Until I realized that I saw no value in the world. Everywhere I looked, I beheld nothing but worthless people, bent on achieving meaningless goals for petty, shallow reasons.
Tangle, use your tail. There's an infinite right next to you.
Whoa, my tail went right through that one.
They're illusions.
Z Creates says, should we get classic Sonic on a phone? Yeah, I don't think he'll be able to do much here.
Real infinite's gotta be here. Get him. Take them all down. Charmy, sting attack. Sonic, homing attack that one. Espio, try your kunai. Fire away with her.
My contempt for the world turned to hatred. There was nothing left to salvage anymore. I wanted to see it all destroyed. Dr. Eggman gave me that chance.
Well, now I think that's overstating things a bit.
The real Infinite's gotta be here somewhere.
I've got his heat signature, but he's moving too fast to target.
Eggman gifted me the power of the Phantom Ruby, and I became transcendent. No longer a simple mercenary. I grew into something more, something far greater.
Keep going, everybody. We've gotta bring him down before things get worse. Tangle, look out!
Ooh.
Ow. Tangle, watch it. Sorry, Tails.
With the Ruby's power, I could topple armies, crush heroes. I could raise the world and replace it with whatever I wanted. I became an irresistible force. And I hated the dullards and weaklings who opposed me, believing themselves to be immovable objects. Especially Sonic.
Everybody, get shoulder to shoulder so you don't hit anyone accidentally.
Except maybe Eggman.
Hey!
Time after time, Sonic threw himself in the way of my plans like a massive wrench in the gears. Why did he have to challenge my strength and the power I was entitled to? Because of those arrogant fools and the worthless cronies who aided them. And Dr. Eggman taking back my power, I lost the day. And only
Taking back?
thanks to a final bit of those arrogant fools and the worthless cronies who aided them. And Dr. Eggman taking back my power, I lost the
Taking back power? Oh. Okay, so like near the end when Infinite was disappearing, that must... Okay, so now I remember. Okay, so when Infinite was fading away, Eggman was drawing the power of the Phantom Ruby to his machine, and that was like the final boss fight. So that... Maybe that's what happened. Like Infinite was just having his power taken away from him.
Because of those arrogant fools and the worthless cronies who aided them. And Dr. Eggman taking back my power, I lost the day. And only escaped thanks to a final bit of deception.
He sure is talking. talking an awful lot, SPO.
That he is. And I'm getting more and more nervous with every word.
Yeah, it's like Infinite's waiting for something.
Aimlessly I wandered the land, unknown, anonymous, stripped of the ruby's power, and of my rightful place as the world's destroyer.
So he actually did survive without the Phantom Ruby. Okay. So I guess when Eggman was sucking away the Phantom Ruby, I guess it just left his body then?
Aimlessly I wandered the land, unknown, anonymous, stripped of the ruby's power, and of my rightful place as the world's destroyer. A pitiful thing I have become. Exiled, disgraced. Until one day I received a gift. A benefactor led me to a rare and invaluable artifact.
Benefactor?
An astroscopic lens. The only one that had not been previously discovered, and either locked up or put on display.
Wait, who was the benefactor? Could it have been Mr. Quiche? I knew he had a hand in this somehow! Well, it's not confirmed, but I'm pretty sure Mr. Quiche has some hand to do with this.
I soon mastered the lens's ability to create illusions, and used it to begin liberating the rest of the set. Now I possess them all. The lenses amplify my life force. And I intend to use them to bring myself back to full power.
There's a pleasant thought.
Now I shall extract the revenge most brutal on all those who would oppose me. On all those who ever stood against me. On every living thing on the face of the planet!
But that's ridiculous, Infinite. You want to destroy everything? Then you'd be alone. What's the point of conquering a world if there's nothing of the world left to rule?
Oh, the world will perish, Eggman. But not immediately. Not before I have created a never-ending nightmare in which to torment the survivors.
Oh!
Well, now you're just not making sense. You can't destroy the world if we're all trapped in a never-ending nightmare. And the nightmare can't be never-ending if the world gets destroyed.
You crocodile. You and your pathetic detective agency. You thought you could interfere with my grand scheme, with my vengeance. But you are too late.
Hey, where'd all the Infinite copies go? They just vanished.
There, in the center of the rubble. That's the real Infinite.
What's all that black energy floating around him?
Now I have the power of the lenses. And I am unstoppable!
All right, new plan. I hereby deputize all of you.
You do what now?
You're all hereby inducted into my army, which means you all have to do as I command. And I command you to fight alongside me.
You have got to be kidding.
Oh, look, Sonic, Infinite's clearly too big a threat to let go unchecked. And if you and your little cohorts will...
Eggman's basically begging at this point. It's like, okay, and look, I know we've had some issues in the past, but maybe we can work together just for a little bit. But also, Alejandro Saab's doing a really good job with Infinite. Like, the range from, like, subtle to furious, and, like... the energy he puts into it, it's amazing.
Interfere with my grand scheme, with my... You crocodile. You and your pathetic detective agency. You thought you could interfere with my grand scheme, with my vengeance. But you are too late.
Hey, where'd all the Infinite copies go? They just vanished.
There, in the center of the rubble. That's the real Infinite.
What's all that black energy floating around him?
Now I have the power of the lenses. And I am unstoppable!
All right, new plan. I hereby deputize all of you.
You do what now?
You're all hereby inducted into my army, which means you all have to do as I command. And I command you to fight alongside me.
You have got to be kidding.
Look, Sonic, Infinite's clearly too big a threat to let him go unchecked. And if you and your little cohorts will just follow my commands, he'll be beaten in no time.
Forget it.
Come on, you, the Chaotix, the Lemur, and the Wolf over there. Surely all of you united under my banner can beat one miserable jackal.
You wanted to drive us like tent pegs, you big meanie.
Exactly.
Why would we help you at all?
Exactly.
I try to be reasonable, but does anyone appreciate it? No! I'll be taking my leave then, and all you little irritants can fight.
But does anyone appreciate it? No.
Why would we help you at all?
I try to be reasonable, but does anyone appreciate it? No! Fine. I'll be taking my leave then, and all you little irritants can fight this out amongst yourselves. Sage, turn off the lights on your way out.
Yes, Doctor.
What? Eggman's just leaving? I can't believe he turned tail and run like this.
Really? I can.
Yeah.
Before you go, Dr. Eggman, allow me to deliver a final bit of wisdom.
What does it mean that all that black floaty energy stuff is gathering around Infinite's fist?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I get it. When he said wisdom, what he really meant was...
Uh-oh.
Infinite powered up and took out Eggman.
Whoa! What a punch! Eggman actually made it over the horizon!
Don't worry, Father. I'll find you.
Something happened with Sage
Guess
2?
that takes care of Eggman and Sage.
Guys, why is Infinite just staring at us like that? Probably deciding which of us to swat next.
The power coming off of Infinite was palpable as he glowered down at us, like a thundercloud looking for the perfect patsy to nail with a lightning bolt. Is this really goodbye? Is it the end of the Chaotix Detective Agency? What unimaginable power does Infinite now wield? Will SBO ever live up to his own expectations? And will Charmy ever figure out his role on the team? Tune in next time for the shocking conclusion to The Case of the Gesticulating Jackal.
Gesticulating? Give me a break, Vector.
I'm a little stressed, Sonic. You come up with a title for once.
I must say, I'm a tiny bit impressed.
Impressed at what an awesome team we are?
No. Impressed that this much of my time has been wasted by a gaggle of loathsome little parasites. Goodbye.
Uh-oh. Oh man, the finale's gonna be crazy. So basically, with the telescopic lens set, Infinite basically has similar powers to what he had with the Phantom Ruby. He's basically powered up again. So the questions now are, how does Sonic and the others stop him? And who was the benefactor that gave Infinite that first lens and information in the first place? He mentioned a benefactor, but who was it? Well, guess we'll find out next time in the finale. So this Saturday, we'll do another Super Mario Galaxy live stream. And then around that time, the finale of the Chaotix Case Files should be ready and good to go. So, yeah, that'll be good. So that's going to be it for the live stream. Thank you to those who are watching this live or watching it later. And if you could, like, if you're watching this, like, maybe later, if you could do me a favor, leave a comment in the comment section about what can I do to improve the live streams? Like, is there anything that needs to change? Or, like, maybe it's just people are just busy with other stuff? Because, like, viewership has been very low lately. And again, I'm not, blaming anybody or whatnot. It's just, something's clearly wrong. Something's not working. And, it needs to be fixed, Or if I can fix it, So that's going to be it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to keep working on the next autism news thing. Like, I have to talk with the online legal advisor first to make sure about the do's and don'ts. So hopefully this week I can Macaron says it's okay, we all know it's my fault. Stop that. It's not your fault. So yeah, like I'm not blaming anybody, just trying to figure out, like what's gonna get people to, or what's gonna get more people for that matter to watch the streams again, because next month is Star Fox Event Horizon month, and that's gonna be huge. I don't want people missing that. But yeah, we'll figure that out some other time. I'll keep you posted on the next Autism News video and try to get that out. Maybe not this week, because this week I got to figure out, with the legal advisor about the do's and don'ts. But hopefully the week after this week is when I should be posting, the next one. And then after that, you guys will have the month of April to vote on which format you want to stick around, or both. All right? So that's going to be it. Thank you for watching, and until next time, see you later.